Hi, thank you for taking the time to review my application. My name is Maria, I'm 24 years old, and I'm excited to apply to the Master Program in Applied Image and Signal Processing in FA Salzburg. So a little context about me: I have been in ML for around 4 or 5 years, and I actually started my ML journey with more computer vision tasks and just playing on Kaggle and doing competitions. Later, now with the LLM boom, I also participate in this, and I have done my last internship in a startup which was doing agentic ML or agentic AI and trying to automate insurance processes with agents, basically orchestration to try to eliminate the manual overhead in claims and underwriting documents. Also, most recently I have been contributing to open source, as I think that it's very important that we do this so that the big tech giants are not the only owners of intelligence, and that it's in everybody's access to train or fine-tune a model to use personally so that your data stays private, and if you have the opportunity to do this, of course, self-host. So that's the project that I've been contributing to, is VLLM, a inference engine for local LLM serving. But I still very much have interest in just foundational machine learning, and so I feel like this program would be fit for me. The electives I would be interested in taking would be reinforcement learning, as this is more and more becoming relevant in frontier models and different labs. Medical imaging, I think, is also really interesting. I have done some work in my bachelor's, also reviewing some medical imaging pneumonia datasets, and it's very interesting to me as well. And it's a high impact area where you're impacting, well, medical use cases are very impactful. Media security, I think it also is very interesting to me, as with the growing concerns of privacy and security is also very relevant, and I believe especially now in the era of LLMs, we should be concerned with this. And yes, of course, machine learning as well is one of my still very deep interests. In my thesis, I have decided to investigate actually privacy and security risks in neural networks via targeted big flip attacks. I came across this paper in a conference site for the Eugenics security symposium, and there were a lot of really interesting papers that had this bit flip attack, and that was interesting to me because it's kind of one of the first things that you learn when you're learning neural networks. Like in a class, like you learn about the basic like neural network weights and updates and activation, and sometimes some professors can show you like how to manually update the weights and then compute if the neuron fires or not, depending on this XOR, NOR, and like tables, and then you can use the bits and compute if the neural network fires or not. And so this seemed very intuitive to me, and I continued to delve into it. And yes, basically my thesis work was on implementing targeted big flip attacks on models such as ResNet and Inception v2 on the task of facial verification, and we used the label faces in the wild dataset, and then also medical imaging with MetMNIST. So I'm also interested in this task due to this, and this project deepened my interest in the robustness of image processing and algorithms in the real world of AI systems handling sensitive data. Why FA Salzburg? So I personally have some personal ties or interests in coming to Austria, as I have my partner there, and for a while I have been wanting to move, and finally this fall we are going to make it happen. And I'm also eager to contribute to the tech scene, to the science, because I've attended a lot of events, conference meetups in my previous visits, and have realized like how the talent density definitely is there. And yeah, I would be really happy to contribute and give back, as I really enjoy my time there and the landscape and the nature and the vibes. So contributing and giving back once I've already permanently moved there, it would be a very dear wish to my heart. So thank you for taking the time to go through my application, and I wish you a very nice day.